Number one, the Honors College over here at BBC, which by any means we have, with the Spartan means that we have and whatever stoic equipment and whatever we have, we've been able to make and we've been able to excel forward. And one of the ways we've excelled forward is in creating a group that I started, which is called the High Speed Rail America Club, which is based here in FIU and it's the only group here in the United States of America that's actually pushing for sustainable, profitable, and environmentally friendly high-speed rail in the United States. We are the only group here in America doing this sort of thing. So you may have heard that there's a company called All Aboard Florida that's actually making a high-speed train between Miami and Orlando, and we're actually working with that group also too as well. And with that opportunity, with bringing high-speed rail, that also opens up opportunity for mass transit within Miami-Dade as well, and also for FIU and between the two campuses, anything with like the Metro Rail, Metro Links, Tri-Rail, and all of that, which will definitely alleviate parking as well, because of All Aboard Florida, that's 3 million cars off the road that they estimate to get off, and that's 10,000 new jobs also too as well. So that's going to alleviate parking. We may not even have to build that many parking garages after all in the second place. So the question is that I want to ask you is, how would you personally support that moving forward with all the upgrades that are coming to Florida? Because this is the biggest change that's happening in South Florida since it was created with Henry Flagler moving down here with the railroads.
Since Henry Flagler?
Oh yeah.
I'm not too sure I would agree with you there, but I get your point, Demetrius. And I mean, we have an expert on Henry Flagler in Les Standiford, so he isn't here. Is Les here? I don't think so, but that's a pretty sweeping statement. Clearly, transportation is a huge need. You're absolutely right, and I want to commend you for taking leadership with High Speed Rail America. We are hopeful that we will get a rapid transit or a rail line up this. I think it's the FEC corridor.
Yes.
That will indeed stop right here in front of 151st Street.
Yeah, I talked to Steve Salz, I believe it was. He was trying to push for that also too as well with Coastal Link for Tri-Rail.
Yeah, and that's very much a conversation. There's a couple things going to have to happen in the county. They've got to come to grips with how they're going to deal with the connection between Miami Beach and downtown Miami, whether that's going to be rapid or a bus rapid transit or some kind of trolley or elevated transportation. And then as well, bus rapid transit to the Medique campus from the MIC and from downtown. So I think some things still have to come together. I personally think it can't happen too soon, because if we're going to continue to offer hope and opportunity to a lot of students, they're going to need public transportation to get here. And without good public transportation, that's not going to happen. So go ahead, Ed. I see that you're not satisfied with my answers.
Oh, no, it's all right. I mean, it's, like I said, I mean, Florida, we will be the first state in the United States to actually receive, you know, a privatized high-speed rail system. So, I mean, that's something we can clap about right now if we want to. But, I mean, it's a huge change, and, I mean, I really don't see much of a push from the community here at FIU. I mean, I've been partnering with the School of Journalism and Hospitality, which they seem really excited to, for lack of a better pun, to get on board with our group and with All Aboard Florida, what's going on.
Well, behind the scenes, we've been pushing. Essentially, we built a parking garage at the Medique campus that is set up for bus rapid transit. I don't think you could have a stronger indication. In many ways, we were way ahead of Metro-Dade County in our desire to see bus rapid transit to the Medique campus. And to this campus, we know that we've got to have expanded access, and we've been pushing for Metro-Dade to offer more routes. But there's a market reality. Without the students, there's no public transportation. Without the public transportation, there's no students. So we're trying to, you know, if no other way, improve that logic by having residential students here, by having Mask Academy here, by having RCL here, in ways to increase the critical mass that would improve the likelihood that we could get high-quality public transportation here.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.